So as we push these desks together, we are going over convergent plate boundary. Can you guys say convergent coming together?
Convergent coming
So
together.
remember, as convergent plate boundaries, they come together. This is what happens when the convergent plate boundaries come together. What happened to this poster? Raise your hand. Yes. It made it bigger. How did it make it bigger? Can you see? Somebody I haven't heard from today? Yes.
The two plates went up, making a mountain.
Making a mountain, exactly. So these convergent plate boundaries can form mountains, they can form mountain ranges, or they can also form volcanic mountains. So if you can see up here, to the left is Mount Everest. And so this is a big mountain that converged together from a plate, causing this huge mountain to form. To the right, you guys don't know this, but this is where I'm from. These are the Topa Topa Mountains, and this is the city that I'm from. So again, convergent plate boundaries came together, forming these mountains. And at the bottom, and it's kind of fuzzy, but that is a volcanic mountain there. So that is what happens when these convergent boundaries come together. All right, next one we're going to do. Could you forward on this poster? All right, and for this one, same thing. Observe what happens to the poster when we pull these desks together. This is going to be a divergent plate boundary. All right. What did you guys notice about this poster?
The poster got flat when you separated the tape.
Mm-hmm. Any other observations?
Like what I would say, like it started together and then it moved back, creating either moving continents away or making like an ocean or a sea or something.
Mm-hmm. One thing that I want you guys to notice is these plates do not have to be just continents. They can be under the ocean like we talked about last time. So why would I choose a blue poster for this? Anybody else have an idea? Yeah.
To represent a body of water.
To represent a body of water. And when we did that exit ticket, you guys said when the state of Iowa were to separate apart, it could drop elevation and water could go inside of that crack there. So that's exactly what can happen. So what I did for this is, that is what's happening in the Atlantic Ocean. Did you guys see this left picture here where it has that red line? The Atlantic Ocean is actually slowly coming apart. And the reason why the Atlantic Ocean is getting bigger is because water is filling into those gaps that are slowly coming apart. Do you guys see these arrows here? It's kind of in yellow, where they're both going this way. Exact same thing that we did with the desks. They're slowly moving away from each other. You guys can think of this as a zipper. Does anybody have a zipper jacket on today? Could you stand up, do a demonstration? Do you want to slowly unzip the zipper and see what's going on? The zipper is gradually opening up. It's exactly what's happening in the Atlantic Ocean. Thank you. You can sit back down. Alrighty, last one we are going to do. Kind of difficult to grab, but we're going to go back to that white poster. Do you mind spelling that poster in half for me? Just break it down the middle. I know it's kind of difficult. Alright, so okay. So notice how this poster is together in the middle of this desk here. Sorry. We are going to pretend this line is a transform plate boundary. So there's two different plates. This is the transform plate boundary. And when transform plate boundaries move, they slide past each other. They kind of slip like this. And when this happens, usually an earthquake happens. And earthquakes can have different levels and degrees of how severe the earthquake is. An earthquake can slip about a couple centimeters or it can slip about 5 feet. And coming from California, I have experienced a couple earthquakes, nothing damaging or anything. But on the other side, we are going to demonstrate what happens. So a little earthquake could look like this, something minor. Or a big earthquake could have a lot of destruction. Completely shift this poster, splitting it in half. Do you notice how it splits in half? If this, yeah, I know, I use my own body. If this poster represented a city, what would happen to that city? A lot of damage, right? What are some things that can happen in the city? Someone have any ideas? I'm sure you guys have seen some movies before this.
I've seen
All right, 1 and 2. Number 1.
Okay, so the movie is San Andreas,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
and what happened is like if it would like break apart, people could discover them
Yeah.
and name them something new, and like find another place to live.
So what do you mean name it something new?
Like let's say like somewhere like no one knows where this is, and
Yeah.
like time to time, like every like 4 years, they go out and check on it.
Oh.
And like let's say they come and then it's like split in half, and they didn't know that it was split in half. They thought like it moved somewhere else, and they would discover it. They would like go on it and search it, and they would like make like a new island.
A new. So
Alright.
basically, this would be the original city, and this would be the new city. You're saying?
Yes.
And they would go and find everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think could happen?
Buildings would split apart.
Yeah. Say if there was a building right in the middle here, what would happen to that building?
Could get turned like that, or it could just get ripped apart.
Split apart. Yeah. Any other ideas? What was your idea?
I read a book called
Oh.
Drama, and the thing, if it was together, her school, all of it just collapsed, and she didn't get to go to school for like a lot of
Yeah.
weeks.
Now, I want you guys to think earthquakes aren't always super destructive. I mean, earthquakes aren't always going to cause houses like this to split in half. I've been through earthquakes that are very minor, and actually I was in a science class when I was in 7th grade, and I was sitting at my desk, and I felt somebody coming up, and this is what I felt. And I was like, who's messing with my desk? And then my teacher was like, we're having an earthquake, so what do we do when we have earthquakes?
Go on the table.
Yeah, go under the table. I mean, it's pretty cool to have an earthquake in Iowa, but that's what we were to do. So we had to go under the tables. So that was my first earthquake I've experienced. Second one I experienced, again, not very destructive. They can be different levels. I was sleeping, and so I'm a pretty heavy sleeper at night. And my bed actually shifted a little bit in my room. And so I woke up, and I was really confused why my bed was shifted, and my drawers were moved around my room. But those are just some examples of earthquakes. I want you to focus your attention up here. This left picture shows you the shift. So these plates are shifting in either direction. Bottom picture, that's somewhere in Asia that happened, and this street is cracked in half. And then the top right picture, like we said before, this house is split in half just due to some earthquake. So when plate boundaries move, it can cause some destruction. Do you have a question?
When we did the ocean one, and it was to open, if the Atlantic Ocean was to split in half, would the water level go down?
So one thing that I want you guys to remember is, you remember him moving his zipper very slowly? That is what happens. It splits very, very slowly. Remember how we did the Pangea picture and I said in 100 million years. So